Hey guys, Coach Pace here, Titan Sports. I'm standing in my favorite place in the world, the Sports Armory, and I'm talking to Coach AJ. AJ runs our lacrosse program, and I was hoping that you'd be able to tell everybody what you think makes a successful, competitive lacrosse athlete.
Yeah, obviously being smart and having a good stick is crucial in lacrosse, but what we're working on here in the Armory with our sports performance training camp is being explosive, not only being explosive, but being powerful and being an overall better athlete. In lacrosse, being able to offensively run by your guy, draw a slide, be strong and balanced and powerful while shooting the ball offensively, but then also defensively, at a bare minimum, being able to keep your man in front of you by having quick feet and then being strong with your hands to be able to absorb contact. Both of those aspects are crucial, and being a good athlete in lacrosse is paramount on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, so this is why we run our 4-speed program for most other sports, but in the lacrosse world, what we're going to be working on is trying to develop the strength of the athlete so that we can generate more force and then teach the athlete how to control that force. We want to make that fall in line with everything that coach is asking for, and we have some specialized techniques in our agility and speed training that goes along with the strength development and power development for those athletes. In the Armory, we have some equipment in here that you're probably not going to see anywhere else, and I wanted to do a little short demo and show you a couple of really cool things. AJ was gracious enough to bring a couple athletes. Now, these guys have never trained here before. They'll be training here soon, and I'm going to show you in real time what it takes to get installed in one of these pieces of equipment and how they work and some of the kind of really cool features that have come along. This is a Kaiser runner unit. This allows me to get an athlete in here and get a peak power reading. It tells me how much power the athlete is generating each set, each rep. So let me take this big guy here. What's your name? Waylon. Waylon is, you've never done this before? Pretty cool? Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him in. I'm gonna have him step up here on these planks right here. Let's drop 1 foot down in, bounce down, push down, feel the weight, and put that down. Stand right there. How much you weigh, big man?
About 200.
200 pounds. So I have the ability to adjust the weight with this plus and minus. This is an air pneumatic system working off of a compressor that gives me poundage right through here just by adjusting here. So I'm decreasing it. I'm gonna put it right about his body weight. So I have the resistance set at 200 pounds, because he's about 200 pounds. I want to see you squat down, put your head in here, put your shoulders in, extend your legs out. Now, you got the athlete here in a speed position. This is the position we want to be working on. Control, his core is engaged, it has to because he's in the machine this way. I want you to bring one leg up for me, and I want you to go into a short sprint until I say stop. Ready? Go. Switch. 3. And stop. Good. Okay, you can come on out.
Great job, Waylon.
Now, if you can you come over here and see the screen? So in the screen here, I have him set. This was his body weight, 200 pounds of resistance. He did about 9 reps for me, and his peak power was 1,273.
Is that a record?
It's a record for him. It's his first time. And so we're going to do one more set. What you're going to do is you're going to try to speed up, try to generate more speed through the pedals, and see if you can take that number higher. So we're going to try to come back and see if we can get a higher number. Okay. Now the athletes are engaged with their workout. They can read out what their percentage of power is each time they press, and he's going to see if he can improve more force. Let's see what you got. Set and drive it. Hard, 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 hard. And stop. Good. At the same resistance, you can tell just by watching the athlete, you can tell that he was working harder, but we actually have the reading. He's now at 1,513. So this athlete has the ability to get information as he works out, gives the coaches information as he's working out, so we can tell if he's dogging it or if he's got more in the tank, we could be able to read all those things through this monitor. This is a very cool machine. What did it feel like to you?
It was cool.
You have a difference between, we go up, we have 300 more pounds in peak power in that one set. Okay. One of the other features we have, this is a Woodway treadmill. We have many different uses. I don't buy equipment unless we have multiple uses for it. But this is a motorless treadmill, which sounds crazy, but when you think about the concept of turning your athlete into the motor, then it kind of makes more sense. So what we do here is this allows me to set a load against the athlete. Right now this belt is set at 0. If I put this 200-pound athlete on here at 0, this belt's going to fly. So I have the ability to incrementally add pounds of pressure to the belt. Now, he has not been trained on this treadmill, so we're not going to do the free running portion, but what we are going to do is we're going to do the sled push portion. So we will start big guys like that right about 20 on the load, and we'll have you go ahead and come on up. So I got about 20 pounds of resistance against this belt that Waylon has to push against. So you put your hands right here. We have a miles per hour reading right here, so we are watching to see what kind of speed he can generate at this load. So I want you to go ahead and do like a sled push. You've done those before? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's do a sled push, and let's go for about 5 seconds. Fast as you can. Ready? Go. Right. And relax. Good. So you felt the resistance in the belt? Mm-hmm. Yep. He got up to about 9.7 miles per hour at the 20 load. Now, just so you get an idea what it feels like, I'm going to double his load. So I got him at 40 pounds resistance. We'll do the same thing for about 5 seconds and see if he notices the difference. In the push, in the speed, and punch. Let's go. And relax. What'd you notice?
It's harder.
Yes. This is a very, very taxing machine. It really wears the kids out. If I wanted to do load resistance on the belt and do 6 sprints at 6 seconds, it's really taxing on the athlete. You see he's already got his respiration up. We did 2 sets. At 40 load, he was at a low 9. He was averaging in the 8s. So we have the ability to slow the athlete down, speed him up, whatever we want to do with this type of equipment. This is just 2 of many, many types of equipment that we have in here to help specifically train athletes to meet their target goals. So, thanks, bud.
Yeah, man.
More of that to come.
Yeah. Tremendous showing by Waylon there. I would say go ahead and make sure to share all this information with anyone else in the lacrosse community you think would be interested in sports performance training. I can't say that I've seen a similar program at this level, especially in this kind of facility, not only in Oklahoma, but even in Texas, where we have coached for 15 years, that's as focused on and as high-tech as this facility is, right? Being able to draw a slide offensively in lacrosse comes from being able to set your man up and get downhill at him and generate more power than he can and more speed in a shorter period of time. Obviously, there are implications all over the field. If you become a better athlete in lacrosse, you're a better lacrosse player. It's as simple as that. What are the dates for the sports performance camp?
So we're going to start next month. So we're going to do August and September. And we're going to, school's going to be back in session, so we're going to start off with a Monday, Wednesday at 5:30. We're going to do a Tuesday, Thursday at 4:30, and a Tuesday, Thursday at 5:30. We're hoping to get 30-plus athletes this year in lacrosse to come in here and train.
But it's only 2 sessions per week. Those are the options.
Those are the options. So want to put those together so that they match up, so that we can keep our curriculum in line with the athletes as they come in and train. So those are 3 sessions: the Monday, Wednesday at 5:30, the Tuesday, Thursday at 4:30, and the Tuesday, Thursday at 5:30. If those times are not working out, if someone has interest in bringing in an entire team, I had someone ask me about their son's whole team coming in and training. We can set that up as well. We can add other times to the schedule. You just need to contact us so that we can know what we're working with and start putting things in place.
Combines.
What's that?
The combines.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. So the other thing with having all the high-tech equipment, we wanted to give as much information back to the parents and the athletes as possible. Before we do these programs, we do a combine. The combine is going to test lacrosse-specific skill sets on the athletic side. So I can give coach information, give you guys information, and then at the end of the program, you guys will be able to be in a position to see where your improvement is. Not to mention long-term development. You got somebody who's in 8th grade, you got somebody who's in 5th grade. You can see the gradual improvements over the years. What we want to do is take the weaknesses that the athletes have. We want to improve those, get rid of them so they're no longer weaknesses. Teach the athlete how to use their machine so they can become more athletic, and then you can upload more skills from your coach. That's the whole plan of what the Sports Armory stands for. So.
Perfect.
We're good?
We good? Thanks.